The steel cuffs click shut around her wrists. Two MPs flank the black woman in civilian clothes, their grips tight, their faces smug. Around the airport terminal, phones rise. Cameras capture everything. A child asks her mother why the soldiers are hurting that lady. But nobody notices the 3-star pin on the woman's leather bag. Nobody asks why her posture stays ramrod straight even as metal bites into her skin. And nobody, absolutely nobody sees her smile. Because in 48 hours, these men will lose everything. Her name is Major General Olivia Hartwell. But right now, according to Sergeant First Class Derek Manning, she's just another difficult passenger who needs to learn compliance. It starts 20 minutes earlier at the TSA checkpoint. General Hartwell travels in plain clothes when she's off duty, a personal choice after 3 decades of service. The agent waves her through. Manning doesn't like that. He steps forward, blocking her path, demanding to see her military ID. She shows her civilian driver's license like any other traveler. His jaw tightens. I said military ID. His voice carries across the checkpoint. Are you refusing a direct order? Heads turn. General Hartwell keeps her voice level. I'm a civilian traveler. I've shown proper identification. That's when he says it. The words that will end his career. Maybe where you come from, talking back is acceptable. Not in my military. The air changes. A retired colonel, 3 people back stiffens. Manning sees none of it. He only sees a woman who won't submit. He radios his partner. Within minutes, she's in handcuffs for disorderly conduct and failure to comply with military authority. They march her past the Starbucks, past the Hudson News, past rows of staring faces. Someone's recording. The video will have 6 million views by midnight. But what these soldiers don't know, what they can't know, is that General Hartwell isn't just any officer. Flashback to 6 months earlier. Pentagon briefing room. Secretary of Defense at the head of the table. Hartwell's presenting a counterinsurgency strategy that will save 70 lives in the next operation. 4-star generals lean forward. One asks a challenging question. She doesn't flinch. She rebuilt her career from the ground up after facing discrimination that would have broken others. West Point graduate. Ranger School. Combat deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan. She earned her stars the hard way. Every single one. Back in the airport security room, Manning's filling out paperwork. His partner, Staff Sergeant Chen, shifts uncomfortably. Derek, maybe we should what? Let people disrespect the uniform? Manning's already composing his statement. Uppity. Aggressive. He uses words that have ended. Careers before, just not his own. General Hartwell sits quietly. Wrists still bound. She's asked for her phone call. Manning makes her wait. Power play. 15 minutes pass. Then 20. Finally, he tosses her phone onto the table. Make it quick. She dials from memory. 3 rings. This is Hartwell. I need you to contact General Mathis at the Pentagon. Tell him I'm currently detained by military police at LaGuardia. Badge numbers 4,471 and 7,832. Yes, thank you, Colonel. Manning smirks. Colonel Friend gonna file a complaint for you? Something like that. What happens next unfolds like dominoes falling. 3 minutes later, Manning's radio crackles. His commanding officer. Voice tight. Release the detainee immediately and report to my office. Manning argues. The voice explodes through the speaker. Now, Sergeant. 5 minutes after that, Manning's phone rings. It's not his CO anymore. It's a 1-star general. Then a 2-star. His face drains of color. Chun's already removed the cuffs, backing away like General Hartwell's radioactive. Because she is to their careers. 7 minutes after the call, the airport director himself arrives with coffee and apologies. General Hartwell accepts the coffee, declines the apologies. Save them for your retraining program. The footage goes viral. But it's the follow-up that breaks the internet. Pentagon releases a statement. Major General Olivia Hartwell, Deputy Commander of Joint Special Operations, was unlawfully detained. The soldiers involved are under investigation. Networks run her service record. 3 Bronze Stars, Purple Heart. The general who planned the operation that rescued hostages in Somalia. Manning faces court-martial. Reduction in rank. Dishonorable discharge. Chun receives non-judicial punishment, guilt by association, failure to intervene. Their military careers end not in combat, but in an airport terminal, because they saw a black woman and assumed powerlessness. General Hartwell flies home that evening. First-class upgrade, courtesy of the airline. She thinks about the young black girl who watched her get handcuffed, wonders what that child learned. Then she thinks about the speech she gave at West Point next month about dignity, patience, and the long arc of justice. Sometimes the uniform you can't see is the one that matters most. The cuffs are gone. But the lesson? That's permanent. Would you stand up if you witnessed this? Drop your thoughts below.